Well, today is National Unplugging Day. It's a day when you give your electronics a big break.
And chances are a lot of us probably could use this because we have become so reliant on our smartphones and laptops and smart TVs. Here's the irony, though, as we talk about this. Joining us now via Skype to tell us just exactly how much we use electronics in our daily life is Liz Baggett of the nationaltoday.com. Liz, it's great to have you along.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here. And you know what? I may be on Skype, but I'm not on this.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, good. So we qualify, I guess.
She does, at least.
So, at nationaltoday.com, we ran a survey of 1,000 Americans for National Day of Unplugging, which, you know, is pretty self-explanatory. It's all about doing the best you can to unplug from your device. And we found that 75% of Americans, that is 3 in 4 Americans, spend 3 or more hours a day on their device.
You know, that doesn't shock me, Liz. I mean, I think that we probably all spend at least 3 hours a day on
Sad
our
to say, but yeah, I think that's true.
As people who are in television, you're on a computer or in front of a TV all day. So there are many of us who spend 10 hours a day or more on their devices, whether this be a smartphone or looking at a TV or a tablet or a computer. But what was really interesting is that it turns out women might spend a little bit more time on their devices than men do. And the statistic that we found is that whereas 77% of women spend 3 or more hours a day on their device, 68% of men do the same. So we women may be a little more addicted than men.
And anything to say what it is that women are more attracted to than men on this, or it's just that's how it works out?
It's really difficult to say. A lot of times it has to do with social media, with the outlets that we're using. A lot of the media today is oriented around fashion and beauty. And so it's very possible that the numbers are as a result of that. But it's important to note that 77 versus 68%, not a super significant number. So it could also, you know, potentially be just a matter of the people that responded to the survey. But what was really interesting is that men and women alike, regardless of gender, are all spending time on their devices in the same places. So what's really interesting is that bed is not just for sleeping anymore. In fact, 58% of Americans are spending the majority of their time browsing their smartphones either in the morning when they wake up or at night before they go to bed.
And they're doing that in direct contravention of what the sleep experts say you should be doing. That's why you want to understand the lack of sleep and the insomnia problem that this country has. That may be a real issue right there.
Well, people keep their cell phones right by their beds.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I for one keep mine under my pillow, and that's not a good thing. In fact, a lot of the headlines that are coming out today are a lot of studies that say human happiness is dramatically affected by the amount of time that we spend on our smartphones, and that sleep is something that is dramatically suffered. And so that's really fascinating that, you know, 32% of people are saying, I spend most of my time on my phone when I wake up, another 26% when I'm in bed going to sleep, and then the rest is, you know, 20% on work breaks, 10% in the bathroom. Interesting. 4% on their morning commute, which I found really interesting.
Yeah, very, very interesting results. And I, for one, plan to go home and unplug for a few hours tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting that out there. Liz Baggett with nationaltoday.com. And
thank you.
Happy Sky.